Hello, divine beings. Welcome to the weekend of April 13th through April 14th. I'm your astrologer, Sarah Ashley, here with the weekend dose of AstroTarot. Okay, so we've been through quite a wild ride of a week. We had the eclipse, we had that Mercury retrograde with the moon in Gemini. So we've had a lot of different kind of transits this week that have probably zapped our energy to a certain extent. And that's why this weekend is so important to rest and recover and recuperate. We have moon in Cancer all weekend, which will support that. Stay at home, stay with people who you feel are safe, or just, keep to yourself. I feel like this is just saying do things that promote the soft life, okay? It's the soft life. I made that up because that song, It's the Good Life, Frank Sinatra. Some of you know that, some of you might be too young or just don't appreciate good music. I don't know. But really, it's time to live the soft life this weekend. Pamper yourself and whatever that means to you. Don't go too far if you don't want to. If you want to go and venture out, that's up to you, depending on what makes you feel settled and rested and recovered. Needing to sleep in, that's cool. If you need to eat some extra nourishing foods, that's good. If you need to go get a big slice of carrot cake, which I would love right now, that's fine too. It's okay to indulge yourself a little with this moon in Cancer this weekend, because yes, this moon in Cancer is making some not the best transits, I would say, not the most comfortable transits, and that's another reason why we need to take extra special self-care of ourselves. So on Saturday, this moon in Cancer at quincunxes Neptune in Pisces. So what's a quincunx? It just means it's an in conjunction. Both energies are just not speaking the same language to each other. It's like, you're in a different country, you're talking to somebody and you're kind of trying to use Google Translate and it's just not necessarily connecting. So Neptune in Pisces, it wants to be free, it wants to imagine, but this moon in Cancer say, no, you got to be present and feel. So I think a lot of us right now, because of all the transits that we've gone through in the previous week, we're just like, okay, that was a lot of intensity. It was a lot of upgrades. We're getting a lot of downloads. I know myself personally, because of this Mercury retrograde in Aries, it's like download city. Okay, so a lot of us are just like, I just want to escape from all that. And the moon Cancer is like, no, you got to sit with your feelings, sir or ma'am. And it's like, So yes, please do sit with your feelings. And then, you could do what you need to do to maybe not get out there and work and be with all these other stimulating activities or people, so you can escape a little bit. That would be good. On Sunday, the North Node and the South Node in Aries and Libra square the moon. So once again, our feelings are being tested. We might feel like we're lacking direction, but hey, it's okay to take a break. You don't have to do everything at once. And once again, with Mercury retrograde in Aries, in all of the Aries energy right now, we're coming to a close of this Aries season. We're in the last decan next week. It's telling us like, I want to go, I want to rush, I want to do this. And it's like, no, you can't rush. And we're like, but it's like, we're so harsh on ourselves because we're going in our mind is like going really fast. Our mind's a Ferrari, but our body's a bicycle right now. So you have to honor that. You have to honor that. The moon will also square Mercury and Venus this weekend and Chiron. So let's talk about that too. With that square to Mercury and Venus, Mercury retrograde and Venus in Aries, once again, we might be, engaged in a lot of emotional discussions or just engaged in a lot of emotional thoughts by ourselves, depending on, who you're with. So everyone's going to be a little extra, just a little extra sensitive this weekend too, with that moon squaring Chiron. So yeah, don't push people's buttons. Take good care of yourself. Stick to the people that are not gonna, bug you if you can. Stay in good environments that make you feel like you're safe, you're quiet. Bookstores, coffee shops, that kind of thing. You get what I'm saying? I think you do. I think you understand it. All right, let's get some tarot going. By the way, before I pull some tarot cards, I do have a great new workshop available. That will be on the last Sunday of April, April 28th. It will take place at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, April 28th. And this workshop is called Mastering Your Energetic Signature. Not a day goes by, people don't ask me, what is my soul purpose? Why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? Who am I? And even after I give their birth chart reading, a lot of times they're like, yes, I'm going to do that. But then they come back and they still come back with the same question because they just don't know how to master who they are, the essence of their soul, which is your energetic signature. So I'm going to teach you some lessons in there, numerology, astrology, and just some good old psychic protection of how to master your own energetic signature so that nobody can take that away from you. You know who you are, you know what your soul essence is, and you can proclaim that proudly and walk in integrity and walk in self-assuredness. This doesn't mean you're pompous. This doesn't mean you're prideful. This doesn't mean you're a jerk. This doesn't mean you're a narcissist. You just know who you are. And when you know who you are, no one can mess with you. And you know what? You feel confident and competent and you live your best life. So we're going to have a workshop on that on April 28th. I have limited spots because I want to be able to engage with everybody in the workshop. It's a 2-hour workshop and it's $88. So it's affordable for everybody. Like I said, the only way to sign up or book a reading with me is sarahashley.astrology.com. There's no other way. Once you go to my website, you're going to click courses and then it's going to say click. There's a big button there because the other courses that are just listed on there, that has nothing to do with this course, okay? Because I haven't even put that in the list. All you got to do is click the button, click courses and click take me to courses, and it'll be the first course right there on the scheduling page. All right? Okay. It's on Zoom. We don't do phone calls, and I'm not going to see you in person unless you live near me. That's another discussion for another day. All right, let's get some cards. Finally. All right, what do we need to know about this weekend? What do we need to know about this weekend? Okay. Get a Wisdom of the Oracle card. Yeah, a lot of you guys have made the decision, especially after that eclipse, to make some changes. And that could be rough. Okay. Told ya, time for a nap and 8 of Cups. See, this is the eclipse right here. 8 of Cups. A lot of you have decided to walk towards a better path. You've decided to emotionally change. You've decided to shield a lot of crap that was coming your way and saying, no, I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. I am too good for this. I deserve better. And so you're walking towards that better path and you're walking away from that old timeline. But it's not easy, okay? It's not easy, but it's worth it. It's very rewarding. So as we're doing that, as we're receiving those upgrades, as we're going through that difficult journey, what do you got to do? See, it's the Moon card. Time for a nap. It is time to relax. Don't do anything overtaxing this weekend unless you got to file for your taxes, okay? You know what I mean. Running marathons, planning new things, doing the most, maybe not the best weekend for that, okay? Relax and take it easy. All right, I will see you back here for the Monday dose. Have a great weekend, and thank you again for all of your love and support. Love and light. Bye-bye.